Hello everyone, welcome back to the FM26 Journeyman. My name is Chris and this is episode 19. And we have some breaking news. We have finally done it. Tigres have qualified for the North American Champions Cup. Due to our win against FC Juarez in the Leagues Cup knockout playoff round, third place playoff, we have done it. We're into the North American Champions League. It's only the third time that we've qualified for the competition. So there we go. There's our objective. We win that competition, we're done in Mexico, we'll move on to a new club. That's the aim of the game. Now we've got that out of the way, let's check in on how we've done in our opening stage campaign. Okay, so here we are. I've played all 17 league games of the opening stage. 17 games, 12 wins, 3 draws, 2 defeats. 39 points on the board, 7 points clear of our big city rivals Monterrey in second place. 15 goal difference higher than them too. Only conceding 15 goals in the 17 games, which means we have the best defensive record in the entire division. We also scored 41, giving us the best attacking record in the entire division, which makes for quite a potent team. We started off in red hot form, as you saw previously. I showed you the first 4 games worth of highlights a while back, and to be honest, that carried on for most of the opening stage. We were just so good. But we did have a few blips along the way, a few sort of weird draws, some sort of shock results, little bits of injury trouble. We did drop points that we probably shouldn't have, to be honest, and we weren't in the greatest form actually by the end of this process, which is always a worry in leagues like this where you have to go into a sort of knockout round situation to decide the league winner. Like, it's fine if it's all about the points total, it's fine. You can just grind it over the line and then it's job done. But in this case, all that finishing top gets us is the best seeding for the knockout rounds. And then we've still got to go and prove that we're the best all over again in 2-legged ties. Let's catch up with how we got on in those knockout rounds. We went straight through to the quarterfinals of the knockout rounds due to our finishing position, where we were matched up against our good friends in the snot green kit, FC Juarez. A 2-legged quarter-final where we were away from home for the first leg. Again, we had a pretty strong lineup out here. I'm pretty certain most of our first team were available, and what a lovely goal that is. Marcio through the gap, Seamas with the perfect little centre forward running behind, and a tidy finish into the corner. 1-0 up away from home. First half we were playing some lovely stuff, and we just kept pushing. And Marcio got on the score sheet shortly after. Gonzalez cutting it back to the near post. 2-0 to Tigres, and that was our away performance complete. As you can see, very dominant possession. Absolutely scorched them for XG. 5 times the amount generated. They only had 2 shots on target in the whole game, so it was a pretty comfortable away leg performance, to be honest. We then welcomed them to El Volcan in Monterrey for the home tie, with a 2-0 lead already in the bag. This game wasn't quite as straightforward as the away leg, let's just say that. We made hard work of it, much like we have in a few occasions this season. But we did play some nice stuff throughout. And it was Lainez, as usual, making some damage on that right wing that got us off to a good start. Halfway through the first half. But Juarez are almost a bit of a bogey team for us. We never seem to have particularly easy games. I don't know how the keeper missed that one though, allowing Marcio to make it 2-0, and Lainez was on fire in this one, doing all the damage down this right hand side. It's odd because they don't even have particularly great players actually at Juarez. I've looked at their squad a few times and there's not really anyone that's suitable for us to sign, but they do cause us problems. And this time it was Fulgencio who came in at the back post to nod one home. But we did hit back. And it was that lovely combination we've got down the left again. This time it was Van Steen popping in And he's chipped in with a few goals from left back this season, so I'm really happy with that signing. One of my favourite players in the squad actually at the minute. But sadly, that wasn't the end of the game, and Juarez still had time, and it was Mosconi again, as it was in the third place playoff, to creep in behind our defence and put some jitters into us. It did finish 3-2, so it was 5-2 overall, but conceding those 2 goals in that game wasn't really ideal for us. Again, we really dominated possession, and we did dominate the XG and most of the other metrics too in reality, but it's not great when you're letting in 2 goals even in games where you're this dominant. So we do need to try and lock it down. I'm not entirely sure some games why that sort of happens to us. Hopefully it's just going to come with more quality when we boost this team up to the next level. We'll just stop having these sort of inconsistencies. Anyhow, we were then through to the semi-finals of the knockout rounds, and we went away first to Pumas, who are one of our top 5 rivals, and are actually quite, I would say, quite even in squad sort of quality with us, to be honest. There's certainly a fair few players they've got in their squad that I wouldn't mind poaching for us, so most of them don't want to join us, including Gonzalez, who scores to take the lead for them here. Rolando Gonzalez. 1-0 to Pumas early in the first half. And to be perfectly honest, we didn't play bad in this game. It was very close, very tight. And I thought that was a foul on Lainez, to be honest. But then Gonzalez cropped up with that tasty little turn there. Just seemed to glide round the defender and just tuck it in the far corner. Again, another game where we dominated momentum for sure. XG, we didn't really do much in terms of neither team even got 1 XG, so it was a low quality game really. But we did dominate the momentum, and really we probably should have nicked it. But Gonzalez helped us to get the equaliser, and we then took that draw back to El Volcan. And to be totally honest, we did such a great professional job of it in this second leg of the semi-final. Your main man Lainez stepped up with an absolute howitzer halfway through the first half to put us 1-0 up and 2-1 up in the tie. But we were dominant throughout this game, creating lots of chances, and it was pretty much one-way traffic, to be totally honest. And it was that same goal again. Lainez with the low cross to the near post. Simas sneaking in front of the defender to make it 3-1 on aggregate. And not far into the second half, we were still pushing to increase that lead, and it was a lovely little ball across from Gonzalez to Simas at the back post that made it 4-1 on aggregate, and moved us through to the final of the closing stage. As you can see, another game where we dominated momentum, absolutely schooled them in this game. 0 shots on target from Pumas in the whole game, boss possession, nearly 3 XG created. It was a really good performance and a lot of confidence going into the final. And it was Atlas that we met in the final of the closing stage, the 2 youngest squads in the entire MX Liga, head to head in the final. And it was our mate Jerez in midfield who blasted one into the roof of the net to put us 1-0 up, even though we were down to 10 men in this game. Araujo got sent off after about 36 minutes, leaving us in all kinds of trouble in this game. And even in that situation, we were still pushing relatively late on here when we got sucker punched on the counter, and Juarez equalised for Atlas. So the away leg finished 1-1 in the end, in a game where we played really well despite being down to 10 men. And we take that draw back to El Volcan for the second leg of the final, and we'll watch that live together now. Okay, here we go. We are underway in the second leg of the opening stage final. It's 1-1 from the first leg at Atlas. We're only missing Araujo, who's banned because of his red card in the first leg. We've pretty much got a full first team starting 11 out here. Cortez is now replaced Jerez in the deep line playmaker role, and Gonzalez has a chance in the box, but it is deflected wide. And it appears he was offside anyway. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this episode. I'm trying to mix it up a little bit. It's quite an interesting thing. Like, I'm a massive FM addict, so I just play it all the time regardless normally. So it's quite different actually having to plan what I'm going to do and how to play. So I'm not really playing as much as I normally would, and Gonzalez is in, but it is a good save. So yeah, I'm kind of having to play in a different way now. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it, those of you that are watching along with the Journeyman. I'm having a great time with this save. Real good fun. I really like this team in particular. We've got some really cool players. And here are some of them. Simas and Lainez working it. And Van Steen in down the left. He cuts it back. Cortez shoots, but it is cleared. They've got a real low block on the go here. Let's see if we can do something. Oliver is in at left centre back because Sakic is covering at wing back for Araujo, who is banned. Cortez has been doing excellently. He's now 18 years old. He's progressing really well. He's got 5-star potential even in his current squad, so he's now first team. Jerez is a bench guy now. And here's Sakic on the overlap. Oh, he goes for the shot, but it is saved. Good early pressure here from us, though. How are your guys' saves going? Get down in the comments and let me know what you guys are up to. I've been trying to watch loads of FM creators as well. There's some really, really good saves out there. I want to do all the long-term saves. I love a youth-only challenge. I might even try and incorporate that into this Journeyman at some point when we go to like England maybe. Or when we go to Europe, because that'd be the last stage of this sort of Pentagon Journeyman thing. It'd be quite cool to either do a Build a Nation. I've been watching Load FM's Build a Nation with Real in Wales, and it's just I really want to do that as well. So yeah, guys, let me know what you guys are up to. How are you getting on? Are you enjoying FM26 more now that it's sort of had all these updates and patches and it's gradually getting better? I must admit, I still hate the UI for the most part, but I'm used to it now, so at least I'm not wasting loads of time like navigating it quite as much. A lot of the little glitchy things where you'd click and something would go wrong or didn't happen have kind of gone now as well. A little bit of a fire up here. We've dominated these early proceedings, but we've not managed to make the breakthrough yet. They've got that 3-man midfield with a DM, which we definitely seem to struggle to break down sometimes. Even though we've got a pretty offensive lineup. This is lovely work down the right here, and Lainez is in. Can he do something? It's back to Sakic. Oof. Played it into Marcio, deflected behind. Some great last ditch defending there from Atlas. Here's Van Steen, edge of the box. He's done his man. What can he do now, though? He's cut it back, and it's cleared. We need to up the tempo ever so slightly, possibly. Van Steen has a bit of a pot shot there, but half an hour in, we've not really totally troubled Salto in goal. We've had a couple of good chances that he's saved, but yeah, I want to see more goalmouth action here. Here's Huerta, who's on our shortlist as a possible sort of squad player on the left wing. There's some great players knocking about in the MX Liga. We have got the free kick here though, and Seagut may be in trouble here. But no card is given. We can build out from the back here with Neto. We've got an XG on the board, but we haven't got any goals to show for it, so we'll give the guys another fire up shortly. Be lovely to try and get a lead before half time. whilst Atlas try and get in behind. And here's V here. Out to Lainez, into Seamas, who switches out to Gonzalez on the left. Coming into the box. Oh, the keeper made a real dart to the near post there and left a big chance there. I was hoping Gonzalez would shoot across him there rather than straight at him. Right, let's fire up again. Five to go till half time. They've not really posed us any trouble here, but they're proving very stubborn to break down. But here's Van Steen winning it ball. Winning it ball. Winning it to ball up high up to pitch. Here he is again. Beats his man into the box, driving. It's Gonzalez. Cuts it. Whoa. Good effort, but fairly comfortable for Salto. And it's probably going to be 1-1 on aggregate as we go into half time. And I can't remember. Oh, it must be extra time and pens in the final, surely. Even though it's 2 legs, it can't just be decided on seeding, surely. On the plus side, we don't need to worry about that this time. Unlike the first half season where we got binned off on seeding, we've managed to finish first, so we don't have to worry about that at least. Anyway, here's Lainez. He's got options. Sakic on the right. V is taking his time. Come on, mate. It's only half time. Bloody hell. Right, so we're at half time. It's 0-0. Very dominant. Let's do that one. Let's just make sure opposition instructions. Okay, let's go second half. Come on, lads. Big performance. Time to lock in another trophy. I'm not sure why Lane is on a 6.3. I think he's been pretty effective on the right. Okay, here's Marcio. He's got support from Gonzalez. Here is Gonzalez. Early ball into Seamas. He does win the header, but it's about 40 yards over the bar. And it's Salto with the goal kick. Marcio lets it bounce off him for some reason. Trying to remain patient here. We've been a much better team. But this is kind of how some games have gone this season. And here's Huerta. He's fast. Goes for the outside foot shot, and it's well wide. But yeah, we've dominated lots of games like this and sort of like ground out really crappy 0-0s and stuff. Oof, that was a big chance for Leonez at the back post. We probably had time to even bring that down there. Very wasteful. And then Cortez has always won it back. And now Gonzalez is on the move. Simas is in the middle. The defender's done great there. Threw himself in the way to stop Simas getting his shot away. 10 minutes into the second half. Cortez with the corner. We're keeping the pressure up. Gonzalez. Oh, why didn't you shoot, lad? Lainez recovers it, though. And we'll work it around the box here. Lainez down the right. Cuts inside. Simas is there. It's blocked again. They're heroically defending Atlas. Then attackers aren't up to much, but the defence and keeper are having great games so far. Nearly an hour gone now. And we're being sloppy here. Cortez has given it away really sloppily there, but Marcio is back in. And he's taken out there. Oh, Van Steen's knackered as well. Okay, it's Seamas with the free kick. Hour just about to come up. On target, but comfortable. Van Steen's maybe got another 5 minutes in him, and we'll take him off. Right. Fire up again. Come on, boys. We can do this. There's a trophy on the line here. Don't really want to take Van Steen off. He's been so good. Go on, Lainez. Oh, he's taken out by Bello. We've got a free kick out on the right wing. Oh, we've missed the highlight, but it's ended up with Salto. Okay, here's Cortez. Out to Lainez. Seamas makes the run down line. Back into Lainez. What can he do? There's cutback options, and here's V here. Nearly 65 on the clock. We're going to have to make some changes. Here's Van Steen working it down the left with Cortez. Van Steen into Gonzalez. Back to Cortez. Oh, it's another great save. This keeper doesn't want to be beaten today. Marcio with the corner now. In the mixer. Comfortable again for Salto, who's having an outstanding game. But he's cleared it to Sakic, and we come again. Marcio loses the ball. Now they've got a chance to hit us on the counter. And they're being patient. Come on, boys, press. Here we go. Sakic is on one. The 6'3" centre back / right back on the move. Seamas goes for one, but it's comfortable again. Salto's quite comfortable with that. He's happy. He's getting stat padded with all these tame efforts. Marcio collects in midfield. V here over the top. Can Lainez keep it in? He can. Seamas is there. Oh, it's off the line. Bello. Oh my god, this is crazy. Can we get this game over the line? Oh, how has that stayed out? Come on, boys. Right. Cortez is knackered, so we bring on Jerez. Gonzalez has done brilliantly, but let's put Marcio left wing, and we'll bring on the big dude, Uribe up top. What can you do? Can you do your 6'6" mega Mexican? And we're just gonna have to take him off. I really don't want to, but we'll bring Felix on at left back. Van Steen goes off on a 7.4. He's done really well. We'll check the opposition instructions, and we'll give them 5 or 10 minutes before we have to ramp up our tempo and stuff, because we need to try and win this game. I'm hoping the subs will provide the impetus we need. We've got that target man presence up top. He's 6'6", massive. Hopefully he can ruffle a few feathers in their defence. Oh, let's go attacking as well. Let's just do it. We need to do it. Come on, boys. Uribe takes the ball. Out to Lainez. He's got an overlap with Sakic. He tries to play it back to Lainez, and it's intercepted. We're very comfortable defensively in this game. Here's Uribe into Marcio. Seamas is in! Oh, come on, son. Come on. Oh, God. How are we not winning this game? It's 1-1 on aggregate. We've got 15 minutes of normal time left. We've got some more very tired players that are probably going to have to come off. Here's Uribe down line. Cuts it back to Marcio. What's Marcio going to do? Felix is there for support. He crosses it in. It's Lainez at the far post, but it's comfortable again for Salto. Story of the game so far. We're making it easy for the keeper. But we come again. It's relentless from us now. Uribe's in down the line. Back to Marcio. Felix again. And that's terrible. Oh no. That is really terrible. Right, we're going to make a triple change on 80. We're giving the guys that are knackered 3 or 4 more minutes to make an impact. Come on, boys. Pull it out. Jerez. Over the top for the big guy. Oh no, is he injured? Fucking hell. Oh. Oh, he's not injured enough to need to come off. Yeah, he has got an orange thing. Oh, God. Right. Lainez for Estrada. Seamas. For Revelta. And... I'm very tempted to do something mental and go for it at the back. Okay, let's keep one sub. Let's roll with this. Come on, boys. We've created nearly 3 XG. What are we playing at in this game? Right, let's just throw caution to the wind a bit here. We're going to bring on Zinedine Zidane Bedoya. We can't. Oh no, I fucked it. Oh, fucking hell, what have I done? How have I done all the subs? Idiot, man. Right. We are where we are. So let's make some... We gotta quicken it up. Right. Okay, let's go full press on these guys. Right, that's about all we can do, to be totally honest. And go mega attacking, but I don't think that's gonna... It never really seems to have the impact you want, so... Come on, Marcio. Straight in, lad. 89th minute. 4 minutes added time. Oh my god! I thought we'd done it. Come on, boys. 4 minutes. Let's do it. Let's fire him up again. Come on, boys. Felix down the left. Marcio, get it in the box, son. He cuts in. It's in! Get in! Estrada! Oh my god. Yes, lad. Golazo! Oh wow, we've left it late. We've left it really late. But Estrada has snuck in at the back post and Atlas' hearts are broken. Oh my word. 2-1 on aggregate. Good God. Right. Oh, who'd be a football manager, eh? Oh no. Oh no. We're past the ended time. We're a minute past when we should have finished. What is going on? It's blown. We've done it, lads. We've done it. Dramatic scenes as we win the final. 2 legs, 2-1 on aggregate. And here we go. Back to back. We won the closing stage at the end of last season. We've won the opening stage at the start of this season. Momentum is moving in our direction. We're turning ourselves into a huge force in Mexico. The transfer window is open. I've already got some deals lined up that I'm really excited about. This might be where we move into the next category of team. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed it, leave me a like, sub to see what happens in the next episode, and I'll see you guys then. Goodbye.